Hi, I'm Mark Wayner, and this is Results Coaching School of Real Estate's Real Estate Exam Prep Program. This video is going to be a step-by-step look at our study guide for each of our sample test questions. So let's get started. This step-by-step guide is the very core of how to study for the real estate exam questions. I'm going to cover everything in great detail, so please pay attention. You want to study each of the following steps exactly as specified for each step. Don't skip any, don't miss any questions. Make sure you go through each question and each step exactly as we've coached. Now, our study methodology. Study each question and every step by reading the explanation first. Then read the resident recall answer only and read it out loud. Okay, that's the highlighted answer, the resident recall answer. Read it out loud. Do not read the 3 wrong answers. I don't want to input 75% of the wrong information into your head regarding that explanation and that question. Do not read the 3 wrong answers. So it's explanation first, then just the correct answer, then the question, then just the correct answer, then the explanation if you need some extra assistance. But again, you repeat this process a minimum of 3 times until you've got a complete understanding of the question, the answer, and the explanation for each sample test question. Now, salesperson and broker exams, these are the key study points. Step 1, I've created 160 questions for the Nebraska license law. Each question has a question, an answer, and explanation, as you'll see all of our questions do. But again, you follow this step-by-step process in our study methodology for all of the 160 questions in the license law. Now, step 2, it's our real estate definitions. I've pulled definitions from the license law, from our pre-license text. These are 100 of the key definitions that more than likely and most likely will be on the real estate exam. Again, explanation first, just the correct answer, the question, just the correct answer, and the explanation if you need some extra assistance. Has to be the same study methodology for all 100 of them. Please know that. Now, I've created in step 3, 2 sample exams for the Nebraska real estate portion of the test. There's 250 question exams. Again, the same process, study methodology when you go through these. Again, look at these and study them at least 3 times. Step 4, I have created 4 sample tests for the national exam. There's 110 questions on each of them. Again, you read them with the same process. It's like write my name in the sand when the wind's blowing. Explanation first, just the correct answer, the question, just the correct answer, and the explanation if you need some more assistance and more information on it to clarify it. Step 5, these are the national guide for the targeted areas on the topics in the real estate exam. You might need assistance on contracts. You might need assistance on agency, on finance, on property management. I've taken these 6 units and put them together in the targeted areas to help you out. Again, you study these. This is the very essence of the entire body of the material you're going to see. Now, everything's here except the math. Please know that. But again, it's all here, comprehensive, step-by-step for all the key areas and targeted areas you might need some extra assistance with. Our step 6, this is the national PSI exam. You want to laser focus on these 11 sections in this step. Again, explanation, just the correct answer, the question, just the correct answer, and the explanation again if you need it. But I've broken out all 11 areas specifically that you're going to see and be graded on in the PSI exam. Step by step, focus on this section and follow the study methodology. 7, our fair housing review. I have spoken with Fair Housing. I've got copies of the exams that they use to train their trainers to go out for fair housing representation and the PSI people. These are the 30 questions that you will see in part or in whole on the real estate exam regarding fair housing. Now, you're only going to see 4, 5, or 6 questions on the entire exam. So again, you've got 4, 5, or 6 more times the information here. But again, all the fair housing will be right here in this section. You need to study this fair housing as it would affect the discriminatory practices or any of the 11 protected classes. So please know that. Now, step 8. Step 8 is the comprehensive math review. I've had people say, gosh, I'm horrible at math. I have simplified the math review in the very same study methodology. I've created the solution first, then the correct answer, and then the question. The solutions are line item, step by step in those solutions. Step 1, step 2, step 3, to get each answer step by step from the question. There's no shortcuts. You might have learned a different way to do math. That's okay. I'm not trying to reteach you the math you've learned or the systems you've learned. But I had to go through each real estate math question and lay it out step by step so nothing was missed. Nothing falls through the cracks. It's all here. Now, there's between 9 and 11 math questions on the real estate exam. I've got 50 sample questions. There's at least 2 and sometimes 3 examples of each question you'll see on the exam. It's across the board. I've also included math formulas, tables of measure, and a glossary for you to refer to. But again, you can go through this math fairly easy. You can see step by step how to ascertain the correct answer and move through. So again, that's all part of the system we're looking at. Now, on the side of it, step 9 is the real estate terminology review. I've got over 475 real estate terms. Now, I have absolutely no statistics on this next comment whatsoever. But the real estate exam is 130 questions. Each exam is created with terminology. See, I truly believe that if you know the language of real estate, understand the terminology, they cannot ask you a question that you can't figure out the answer to. It's that simple. I ask people sometimes, are you bilingual? Well, yes. They might speak Spanish and English. Well, if that's the case, by the time you finish my terminology review, you'll be trilingual. You need to learn the language of real estate. That way, again, understand, as I said earlier, you can miss all the law and all the math and still pass the test if you know the terminology. Do not shortchange yourself with these terminologies. I truly believe you can say the terminology and then next the glossary and pass this test. So again, laser focus on the terminology. I've got it broken out by areas, agency contracts, representation, finance. They're all broken out in specific areas, and it's a very rapid way to study. When you take a look, read the instructions on how to study each one of these areas and follow it exactly, because it's a rapid way to study to cognitively imprint the definitions, the terms, and their application for the real estate terminology. It's really pretty key. So know that in that context. Now, step 10. This is the study guide for the glossary. This is my glossary review. I've got over 600 terms that you will see or could possibly see on the real estate exam. They're alphabetized. They're highlighted. These are not definitions that would come from a dictionary. These are the terminologies and then explained in exactly how it works in the real world. They're presented in the exact context and relationship to how you're going to see in the exam. And again, go through these, follow the methodology, read the methodology at the start of the terms and the glossaries, and follow it exactly, and you'll be home free. It's really great. Now, the broker exams. This is something, there's 2 broker exams for the people that are taking the broker's test. Now, all the information in the broker exam is all scenario based, and you're going to experience these. There's 80 sample questions in 2 separate exams for the broker. Those 2 exams have all the content that you will see in the broker exam, but it's going to be in a 4-answer multiple choice question format. On the broker exam, you're going to have 5 answers, and they're going to be weighted. Okay? 0, +1, -1, +2, -2. You cannot click on all the answers. But again, it's impossible to duplicate how they weight these on the exam. But I was able to duplicate the content that you're going to see as a broker in this real estate exam. So again, the content's there, the format's a little different. But again, if you understand the content, the format will work very, very well for you, so please know that. Now, that being said, follow the step-by-step guide exactly. Don't cut any corners. Go through each question at least 3 times. It doesn't matter if you go through one question times 3, then question 2 times 3, question 3 times 3, or if you go through one entire step and then go back through the entire step again or again. It doesn't matter, because when you cognitively imprint, you put that information in your head at least 3 times, you're going to be able to recall it when you need it. So that is key. Follow my step-by-step guide exactly as instructed, and you're going to do great on the exam. So continue on to the next video.